How's everybody today? Dina's telling me over here, get the food off your mouth. Um, we just finished supper. We are in Kentucky tonight, and we're in, what's the name of this place in Kentucky? Dina, do you know where exactly in Kentucky we are? We're south of Cincinnati, Ohio. That's the only thing I know. We went and saw the Ark today, and excuse me. We went and saw the Ark today, and we just now are staying at what they call a harvest host. It's a campground that you go on somebody's property that has got a farm, winery, museum, whatever. This guy's the family that has this farm is growing all types of fruits, vegetables, and produce. So what we'll do is we'll do some business with his produce farm, and he gives us a free night stay on his farm. It works out real well.
We are at the highest point of this county.
That's right.
It is 70 degrees, expected to be in the 50s tonight, and
so we're
absolutely
happy.
Beautiful. We got the windows open.
Windows open, and it's very beautiful. Dana, for whatever reason, her computer is not letting her come up through.
Well, I show them on.
You show your own here now.
No, it says I'm backstage. You didn't invite me on.
I'm telling you, I don't see you backstage. That's what I'm saying. Try to redo your thing and see.
Come back.
But we're glad to see everybody tonight. We do not have our headphones on or anything. We're just trying to get here. If you have trouble hearing us, let me know. We actually saw somebody on our other channel, on our RV channel, somebody commented that they passed us on the interstate in Kentucky. How cool is that? So we got rain last night. It rained all last night.
Okay, I redid it.
But
you don't see me.
Don't see you.
Okay, well, just forget about me.
And forget about you.
Don't forget me always, but just forget about me being on tonight. Yes,
Bottom's
Ginger,
good.
it is 7.
But we actually stayed in a campground in Diamond Caverns, near Diamond Caverns, whatever that was, in Kentucky, and it rained all night. And this is the only place I've ever stayed that I couldn't receive any over-the-air TV. I mean, it's just like, I got a regular antenna, I got satellite fine, but no over-the-air TV. It was weird. No internet, no anything. It was worth it to stay. Of course, it was through Harvest Host, and it was free, so that we paid our dues and stuff. But anyway, regardless, tonight we want to talk about some things. What?
Never mind. Maybe it's me.
I think your thing is bad there, Dina. I don't know what the problem is. I want to talk about something that's I found very, very strange. Of course, we still know they are looking for this precious baby, Summer Wells, and they have searched the whole hillside again. They have not found her. They've questioned the parents, and I don't know if they polygraphed them or not, but they have questioned the parents. And of course, this was from last week that they had all the leads. They're still having leads. This is the family of those. She is right there in the middle. So they have 3 other kids, good sized little boys, that looks like there. And the father there. But, I've been listening every day and checking, and nothing has come up. They've searched unbelievable. I think they said they've searched 1,000 acres trying to find her. This is the only picture I found that really does not have her smiling in it, but she is a very, very beautiful girl. I'm really afraid that she has been kidnapped and abducted, and I'm really afraid for her safety. And if that is the case, then things usually, if they don't find them in the first 48 hours, it's not a very good outcome. I did copy this down, and basically says the FBI has joined the search for the missing 5-year-old. Investigators have not ruled out an abduction. At this point, I think that it probably is an abduction, but currently has no evidence confirmed that the child's abducted. However, they have deployed an abduction rapid deployment team. What?
Beach Bum said we're an hour early from normal. All good, no biggie. Are we on a different time zone and didn't know it?
We may be Eastern time, didn't know it.
Well, my phone says 7, and so I don't know, Beach Bum. My phone says 7.
That may be that we're an hour early.
My phone would say it.
Well, your phone would adjust itself
Right.
to the time zone.
Right, and we're at 7 right now, so we're okay.
Right, but are we at the Eastern time zone, or that would make it 6?
I don't know. Just go.
What time, Beach Bum? What time is it in where you live? What time
She
is
lives
it?
in Alabama, in Georgia.
No, Georgia. What time is it in Georgia? That could be a problem that we have to adjust our time for the time zone we're in.
I don't know.
Look at ask what time zone we're in right now.
Hold on a minute. Hey Siri. What's going on? Hey Siri, what time zone am I in?
They're saying, you dummy. Don't you know what time zone you're in?
I don't know. What do you mean by what time zone am I in? Siri, what time is it where
what time zone am I located in?
What time zone is Kentucky?
Well, Kentucky.
The answer I found is Eastern Time Zone and American New York.
Eastern Time Zone.
So it's 6 o'clock and where we're normally from.
Yeah.
No wonder I felt kind of funny about being here. Oh well, we'll just go with it. And tonight, I don't know how we'll in the future. I guess we'll have to adjust to that time zone, whatever time zone we're in. We'll have to adjust that. But we are on an hour earlier. That is kind of weird.
Sorry guys.
We didn't know it. We were traveling and today, and just our clocks said 7 o'clock. Said it was time to come on, so we did. So anyway, the Sheriff Lawson called the residents in Beach Creek area to go out as soon as possible and check their entire property for any place a child would hide. We have not stopped, Sheriff Lawson said. We've been searching 24/7 for 6 days now. 77 agencies spanning over multiple states, Ohio, Alabama, Virginia, Georgia, North Carolina, have assisted in the search. Over 2,400 acres of land since summer has been reported missing. Incoming severe weather and concern for search crews, according to officials. Hawkins County officials said storms will change their approach, but not the aggressiveness in the searching. And we know about that weather. Man, I hate that we're all these people are going to come at 7. Well, I don't know. Maybe they'll understand.
Don't worry about it. They'll understand.
I understand. It feels like 7 o'clock to me, though. I mean, I'm just kind of tired. I guess I'm walking. She liked to walk me. Well, did you check your watch and see how far we walked today, by the way?
You are ADD right now.
I am.
You're very. I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
Said
almost reached our rings.
Okay. Authorities are not said it's not common for a 5-year-old to wander off. Yeah. 6.1 miles? No, 6,000 something feet.
2.76 miles.
2.76
3 miles today, y'all. Boo-hoo.
Hey.
Boo-hoo.
TBI investigated stress circumstances leading up to Summer's disappearance. When asked if Summer's parents had been ruled out as suspects, TBI officials said the situation is still under investigation and possibilities are being considered. And you know what I heard the sheriff say? He said, until we find Summer, everybody's a suspect or everybody's a person of interest. And that was a very neat saying. I thought that was pretty good, not ruling anybody out. Authorities said Summer's parents were upset about the situation and they'd been cooperative with law enforcement during the investigation. Investigators said they have questioned many individuals, including drivers who have seen in the area at the time of the child's disappearance, but there's no proof that Summer was abducted. Well, if they haven't found her in 5 to 6 days and they've searched everything, sure, I know that's a wooded area and it's real dense, but I think that should be, to me, I don't know. I think she probably has been abducted. When asked if Summer's parents have been ruled out, I think I said that already.
Getty said there are so many offenders in the area.
Yeah, like sex offenders, yeah. Said we're not going to stop until we find her. And basically saying that they've had some credible tips, credible information. Well, when they talk about credible information, that tells me they think it may be behind the scenes. I think it's abduction, because what kind of credible information you got her walking in the woods? What's credible information would you have? They revealed that Summer Wells' father, Donald Wells, had been arrested on domestic assault charges in 2020. Following the incident, Summer Wells' mother, Candace, I guess that's Bly, filed for an order of protection against Donald Wells. It is now dismissed. In the now dismissed order for protection, the mother stated, "I'm afraid for my children and myself." According to the order of protection, Wells is abusive mentally and physically, and Bly later asked for a dismissal in the order of protection. On April 21st, 2021, the charges for domestic assault and unlawful possession of a weapon were dismissed. And I think that is the case now a lot now, and I know it was back when I first started law enforcement back in the Stone Age. You go out to a domestic situation, and the wife would be so scared she'd say, "I don't want to press charges," and we'd have to let them go.
When was the last time Summer was seen? Was the mom working in a garden or mom gone for a walk? I've read both. That's from Lake Superior.
I'm not sure. I did not read that she was at work. I think she was. Last time I heard was that the kid was playing in the front yard, but I think I haven't heard the child. Excuse me, not the kid.
Retired Melinda said, "Did y'all notice how the father had the oldest son with him in the interview, and his hand behind his neck, and the boy kept his head down, not looking up?" I didn't see that interview.
I didn't see the interview either. The one thing about the whole situation is apparently they have a dominant father in the investigation. I mean, he is dominant, controlling. I know, and I don't want to sound like it's what.
Kim says technically there's an older half sibling from the dad who's 34 and a sex offender. The dad is a sex offender?
No.
I didn't know
I
that.
don't know that. There's no indication that the dad is a sex offender.
Did he show up on the sex offender map?
I don't know. There's nobody put that out, and I'm sure that would have been all over the news.
Yeah, Kim, tell us where you got that information. We haven't heard that.
I'd like to see where that came from, or maybe the older son's a sex offender. Maybe that's what they're saying. Just because the charges were dropped was probably because that, a lot of times charges be dropped by females because they don't have any place to go.
Sketty said, "I didn't like that the dad saying his cross to bear."
Yeah.
Miss Beebe said, "I saw the interview and the young boy looked frightened and intimidated by the dad."
Yeah, and you wonder if, like I said, a lot of times they'll drop the charges because they are scared.
Read what Melinda said. Can you see it?
alcoholic and offender, but I heard.
The mother was jealous of the father and daughter relationship. It's on the record.
Wow. Well, and I know how a lot of you feel about polygraphs, but I really wish they would polygraph each of them separately.
Go to Sweetie Pie something community page. She spoke with close family members who said the dad and the son are sex offenders.
Don't you think though, if they are, that would be out there?
Okay, the dad was convicted sex offender, I guess, because at the age of 19, it could have been like he was with someone at 16.
Can somebody on here right now, could they go over to the sex offender website in Tennessee and see if he's listed there?
Okay, wait. I'm so confused. Kim says yes, the 34-year-old son.
The son is a sex offender? But he doesn't live in the house. Is that correct?
How old's the dad?
I didn't think the dad was that old himself.
Okay, I'm totally confused. Okay, somebody straighten this up, because like Melinda says, there's 3 different stories at least.
Yeah. The thing is, though, I've heard all kinds of stories about what has happened, and immediately, we can assume, we automatically, in law enforcement, look at the family first, number one. And I know the police, TBI, and what?
Retired Melinda said they were yelling and fighting on Father's Day, and law enforcement ran to their home, and the father made excuses for them fighting. Okay, Vicky said he has the older son, was only a year or so older than the girl that he's charged with having contact with. Okay.
The problem is, anytime you have a case like this, just like we had with the Barry Morphew case, you will hear all kinds of stories of guilty, not guilty, you did this, you did that. But until they have the actual facts, it's just rumors.
Okay. We're getting, I was thinking the dad was probably 34. The dad is about 52 or 53. So he hasn't, I guess they've got a son that is 34. Okay. So now we're getting somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. It said WVTLT News spoke with Don Wells Friday. Wells addressed accusations of foul play by members of the community and that the TBI had searched his family's home as a part of the ongoing investigation. He also shared that Summer is not the first family member to go missing, as Summer's mother, Candace, I guess they spell it Candace Wells' sister Rose, went missing in 2009 and was never found. And we're going to talk about that. That's the other side of this tonight, is the fact that the little girl, Summer's mother, her sister, went missing in 2009. Now, I think it's more than a coincidence, but both of these family members go missing. To me, there's more than a coincidence. It does I wonder how long were they married? Does anybody know how long they've been married?
Said, stand by, I'm going to go check on the brother and father.
Okay. (2009), that would have been 12 years ago.
Okay, father was at work and Summer's little friend was with her that day. Okay, Summer's father was arrested in October of last year for domestic charges. You said that. That's why I only really pay attention to what the news reports, the TBI updates, etc. Be right back, says Melinda.
But here's what the thing is. If somebody's been charged with if the dad or a family member was a sex offender, registered sex offender, you do not think with the national news would have that on there? they would have it on there. That would be the first thing out of their mouth. You know, it's
One report says they were married 12 years.
well, okay. If they've been married 12 years, that's about the time her sister was missing.
Yeah,
His
okay.
wife's sister
Yeah.
was missing.
There was a 16-year-old boy who went swimming with Summer and got dropped off back to his house after swimming. I think that was the day of the disappearance, wasn't it?
Well, if somebody's mentioned that she was supposed to be playing with somebody, maybe in the front yard or something, is that what I heard? Somebody clarify that for me. That would be something to know if maybe they had some child that was there with them. Yeah, but don't you think it's weird? It's just a weird situation that the sister disappeared up there, and we're going to talk about her disappearance, but she disappeared 12 years ago. They've been married 12 years, and she's never been found. And now the girl has disappeared. It's just strange. I don't know a family out there that's had two missing people in the same family like that they haven't found them, you know. Let me go back up here real quick, look at something.
The info about the older son was on Kingsport Time News. Her sister disappeared in Wisconsin near her home.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Kim, you said on the scanner. Is that what you heard on the scanner, or is somebody reporting that they heard it on the scanner? Because the one thing is, I'm wondering if the most police scanners nowadays are not any good because all the police departments got digital radios. I know everywhere down in Alabama, you can't hear anything on a scanner. It's all digital. You have to have a high-priced digital scanner. But we're going to look at the sister now. The sister, here's a picture of her that I found.
Yeah, I agree, April. The whole story is sad. Oh, listen to this. The search dogs picked up Summer's scent near the mailbox, supposedly, but that could have been from any. That's true. It could have been from any time. Said she says to have been planting flowers with her mom and grandma before going to the basement to play.
It's just very suspicious to me. Oh, this is the mother's sister disappeared in 2009. Excuse me.
No, because it wouldn't have been the sister didn't know anything, Beach Bum, because the Summer's only 5 years old and the sister's been gone since 2019. So,
No, 2009.
I mean, 2009. I'm sorry, 2009. So Summer wasn't even a twinkle in her daddy's eye then.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the aunt, basically, of Summer Wells has been subject of a missing person cold case, according to the Charlie Project. And I want to just say something about the Charlie Project right now. This girl that runs the Charlie Project, she's done an outstanding job. Been basically, I saw a report on it. She works primarily off her own money and off of donations. So if you want to donate to somebody and that's really going to do good for the community, that would be a good place to do it.
Dispatch said Mom was on a walk. The recording was made public. So
Okay.
I'm checking, Melinda.
Said the Charlie Project database consists of 14,000 missing person cases, mainly in the U.S.
Has the grandmother been interviewed? Skitty wants to know.
I have no idea who has been interviewed. The problem is, who can you trust to who can you trust to believe the TBI and the sheriff's department is not going to tell you? Just like the Barry Morphy case,
Man, I wish I could somehow get this.
they're not going to tell you. What?
Melinda said, "Be right back. I'll pull what TBI just put out to law enforcement. Aunt was murdered by an abusive husband. She was leaving. They do not have enough evidence now to charge him." Okay.
The guy, the sister.
Yeah.
Well, they said, excuse me, they said they polygraphed him and he was cleared on a polygraph. That's what I read, which it's not always 100%, but I just don't know who, I'm sure, here's what I think. If our police department or any police department they've ever worked before was investigating this, they would interview everybody. They would interview the parents separately. They would get the kids. They would take them to a place where the kids could be interviewed by a child psychologist separately, and then they would have done this pretty quick after not finding her. I'd say a couple of days later.
Okay, listen, this is what Melinda sent me. I hope y'all can hear me. Can you hear me pretty good? Wells also acknowledged, the father that is, also acknowledged Tuesday that his 34-year-old son, Donald Wesley Wells, is a convicted sex offender, having pleaded guilty in Arkansas in 2007 to sexual indecency with a child. The oldest son was in Utah at the time of Summer's disappearance, Wells said. Wells also said his son's Arkansas offense would have been considered statutory rape in Tennessee because his son was 19 at the time and the victim was a girlfriend who was 18 months younger.
Well, I've seen that done, but until I actually knew that for a fact, I would.
That was from Melinda. That was from the interview.
No, but I'm saying, and what's what the dad said. We don't know the actual. I'd want to read the case file to see if that was true or not. But
and the sister's husband filed for divorce 2 weeks after she went missing and got full custody of their children.
And that's strange. What kind of court does that? She's missing, files for divorce and gets full custody. That's crazy. But let's go into that a little bit, and then we can talk about all of it in a few minutes. Rose Bly, the sister, was last seen at St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin, August 21st, 2009. According to the report, she left her home that night to meet a cousin at a bar about 5 miles away. Rose told her husband that she would be back about before midnight, but she never made it to her destination, the report said. Officials found Rose's vehicle 5 days later in a parking lot used by truckers to park their tractor trailers. A release from the FBI confirms the parking lot is located around 30 minutes from Rose Bly's residence, according to the release. The Charlie Project mentions that the lot where the vehicle was found, normally used by semi-truck drivers to park tractor trailers, is no sign of foul play. See, I just don't understand that. They're calling no sign of foul play.
Tommy, Melinda said there's the short video she sent to our email. She said y'all should play it. It's the dad's interview. I don't know if you can.
Let me see if I can pull it up. If Can you read that? And I'll try to pull this up.
Okay. After her disappearance, he filed for divorce and sought a court order to prevent her from returning and taking their 2 children. Prior to her disappearance, police had made at least one house call to address a domestic dispute. During the visit, the husband accused her of slapping him, and she accused him of putting her in a headlock and banging her head on the ground. Rose Marie Bly's husband passed a polygraph test after her disappearance, is not considered a suspect in the incident. The Charlie Project report says his divorce and custody petition was granted, and he is the sole custody of their children. Her mother speculated that she became disoriented and wandered away from the vehicle due to an injury she had sustained a week before the accident, but there's no evidence to support this theory. Rose Marie Bly was never found, and the case remains open. So, one mother speculated, what was the injury that she supposedly got? I wonder. Okay, says Helena says in the phone interview, the father skirted around whatever his personal past charges are and volunteered the older son's charges. Great, Dad threw the son under the bus. The Kingsport guy put up what he found online.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to get this thing to do this.
Do you know any body language experts you could have analyze the dad's interview, Tony?
No, I don't.
I don't know anybody, any body language experts. Melinda might.
I can't get this thing to open up. My email open up. Let me see if I can go again over here. I hate the way this thing's set up.
We have, okay. Just like they said, Michael Chambers passed a polygraph, but come to find out she did not. Hey, Melinda, I saw something online that said that her and someone who would have been investigating the disappearance went on vacation a month after he disappeared. Is that true? Do you know if that's true, or can you find out? That seems kind of strange.
I can't get on. I can't on our email, whatever.
He can't get on our email, Melinda.
We're out here in the middle of the woods.
Because I was wondering about the Michael Chambers.
I'm hung up. Hold on a minute. All right. Let me try this again. I've been trying to.
That would be pretty cool, Helen. Okay, maybe that's it. It says it would be cool if someone from the behavioral panel YouTube would collaborate. I can't even say it. With us. Melinda, that'd be great if you could find that out. I heard that today. I read it on somewhere online, and I couldn't believe it. Surely not that brazen. Throw the son under the bus to get his eyes.
Okay, I found that.
Please don't say truffles.
What?
I have no idea. They're doing something. Is he going over there?
I don't know.
We're parked up here. We're parked up here, and somebody has pulled in beside us. Not close, but beside us. And I smell bored.
Give me just a minute. I'm trying to download this video so I can get it.
Is Tommy freezing on?
Okay, let me see this,
the Netherlands Mountains miss signal.
I can get this to work.
only Ron knows and had top one polygraph and body language in the world. His show going on. That's good.
Well, I'm sure looked at about him and said that, but the only thing is all right. I don't know what the problem was.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on just a minute. I think I might have even downloaded that thing right.
Hey, Kim Berger said, did you hear a 13-year-old girl who went to see a boy and the girl was found murdered in the basement? It was a black girl, and no one is covering it except the YouTubers.
Haven't heard that.
Yeah, leave it off, Melinda. We don't have anything on except 2 computers and our phones. Yay, we're back.
Okay, let's see. All right, we'll see. I said the YouTube said the video is too long, or maximum length for video clips that I tried to download. I don't know why that is.
Oh my gosh.
What?
They're talking about stuff.
Let's see. It's telling me that it's not. It's not. It's too long. I don't know why that they're saying it's too long. It's it's a maximum video clips. 10 minutes long though. I watched it. I may have to go and get in some editing software and not.
They said they can't. Okay, they'll be okay now. Never mind. Oh, Juice
I don't
is
know.
not- Juice, you're just
I
kidding.
don't know. I can't get that video come up, Melinda. I will try another time
MH
to do
is
that.
back.
Hey,
Hey,
MH,
I
how
wondered
you
where
doing?
you been.
I want to play you a little short video though of Maggie today, since and I'm going to do my best by Thursday to try to find that information, to try to download that interview and try to put it in a format that I can play it on here. And if y'all get any other information between now and then, let me know, and I'll look up that other boy too. If you can tell me where the son was kicked in.
He's from previous marriage, and there are several. Somebody put on here that there was several convictions. I think.
Out of what city, state?
Let's see. Okay, I can't find it now. Okay.
Yeah, no, we're not receiving much up here. I even some pictures of the ark today didn't upload, simple pictures, and I'm fixing to show you a video of Maggie. Hopefully it will do it. Hold on just a second and see if this
Maggie,
turns up anything.
You
We'll
and I
know
were talking
how.
about, are we going to go for a ride tomorrow? What do you think about going to see the Ark? Would you like to go see the Ark and all those animals? Oh, okay, get down. Oh my goodness, sit. Listen, we can't go tonight. We have to sleep good. Listen, inside boys, listen, look at me. We have to sleep really good tonight. And then we wake up in the morning and listen, and we're gonna go for a drive. Do you want to go for a ride? We're gonna go for a ride, and we're gonna go see the Ark. Well, we won't see the Ark tomorrow, but we'll go see the Ark the next day. Well, I don't think they let go. Oh, down. Sit. Listen. Hey, I don't think they let doggies in. Do you think they let doggies in the Ark? There was a dog in the Ark. It was your cousin, long lost cousin, wasn't it? You want to go see him? What do you think he looks like? You think he looks like you?
But that was Maggie yesterday. That was Maggie yesterday. And if I can play that film, I'm sure I can get the one that Melinda sent us. So I'll work on that. Did you have something?
Oh, there, she sent it there. They can click on it, maybe.
Okay, that'd be great.
Hey, y'all can click on it and watch it.
Yeah, it's click on this
YouTube link and you can
YouTube
watch
link, highlight it in the comments, and you can watch the interview. I wish I could have done it here, but I can't do it.
Kathleen says Maggie reminds her of Mr. T. You know how owners look like they're animals?
Yeah. Well, I take that
Wait
as
a minute.
a compliment because Medina loves that dog.
I do love that dog.
And,
I do.
I know, but that dog is well loved by everybody.
MH, we're glad you're still kicking. We've missed you, though. I wondered for you, and we asked about Melinda and got in touch with her, so we're glad you're here. It's 1:45 a.m. where MH is. Thank you, MH, for getting
Yeah,
up or not going to
absolutely.
bed or coming to see us.
And somebody, I think Beach Fun told us that we are on Eastern time right now, which
Which we didn't know.
we didn't know. We thought it was Central time.
Hey, my clock says 7 o'clock when we went on. so
Yeah,
I
it
just thought
doesn't
that was
matter
right.
if it's Central or not. But because and Dina says, well, her watch was looked 7 o'clock. I said, well, it would roll over if you were in a different time zone. Also, I want to tell y'all something here. I will do better, try to this week on Thursday if we can get some good internet to try to put some stuff together on this. I want to tell you a little something. Please comment tomorrow and I'll put together a lot of factual intel from TBI. Okay, we'll try to give you a call tomorrow, Melinda. We sure will. The other day we were going out doing something. We were going out to something. We were leaving the dogs in the RV, and I had The Godfather taping on the TV. They were running the whole Godfather 1, 2, 3, and all this. And Dana says, "You're not going to leave that on that scary show with the dogs here, are you?"
Well, what about that dog that got his blanket when he was scared?
Yeah, I know, but
Oh my
Maggie
gosh.
does not care. Maggie does not care. She's just not worried about something scared on TV. I thought that was the funniest thing. Like the dog is going to get scared.
She would get scared. Now you just be stopping that.
Yeah, right.
Rhonda, you're not late. We're early.
Yeah, we're early, Rhonda.
we were
We
an
were,
hour early.
We came an hour early by mistake. But apparently, we're in the Eastern time zone right now. So,
Hey, listen. So our daughter had a roommate in Atlanta about 10 years ago, something like that. And the roommate got stationed to China. And she told Mindy that she was going to get another dog. She's got two. She had a dog. She was going to get another dog so that dog would have company in China. And Mindy asked her, why don't you get to China and you won't have to pay all those fees? And the girl said, because if I get a dog in China, the dogs won't speak the same language. No lie. That's
yeah. Well, I asked her, I said, well, how do you know the dogs when they bark? Do they bark in Chinese? That's crazy. But I wanted to show y'all this one thing the other day, and I wish I had the long version of this, but I don't. This is Maggie's favorite pastime. She loves to swim in the pond. She loves swimming anything wet. She would go in any type of wet. We had her out yesterday. It rained so much, and we had walked her around the field, tried to get her to go to the bathroom, and there was puddles up there, and she had to go walk through every single puddle. She just loves everything wet.
Helen taught her cat Cortez some Spanish.
Well, I mean, you could teach this. You can teach them sign language.
I was
everything.
going to say you can teach an old dog new tricks, but I've been trying to teach him how to pick up his clothes and put them in the laundromat, and he ain't in the laundry basket, and he ain't done it yet, y'all.
Hey. Yeah. I hear you squawking. Yeah, I hear you. I know y'all saw this the other day. I know that. I don't know if Melinda saw this. This was when we were going
Maggie.
Just started the
Maggie,
RV.
do you think you're going to drive? No, you're not. Maggie, you can't drive. Maggie, you can't drive. You need to get down. Come on. Thank you. Woo, that was a big bus going by. That's a...
Dogs are precious. We having fun with our dogs. Last night it rained all last night, and I really didn't want to get up and take them out, so I basically let them sleep in the bed. And Maggie took up nearly the whole bed. I had about a foot, is all I had.
I had plenty of room.
I know. She came on my side of the bed.
She tried to kick you out.
And she's trying to kick me out of the bed. She would get up against me and put her back against Medina and put her feet against me, and she'll stretch her feet out just like she's trying to push me off the bed.
You'll love being at the beach all the time, Melinda. I loved it living on the beach when we were down there. We didn't live on the beach, but we lived like half a mile from the beach, but we lived on the water, and it was wonderful. Where's
It's
our
just-
permit and insurance and
It's just
here
hot.
in Tennessee? The tags for a RV in Tennessee were $99. The tag for it in Alabama was $1,300. No brainer.
Yeah, so we're actually domiciling in Tennessee. Our driver's license, insurance, everything would be in Tennessee, unless I kind of want to do it in Florida, but we don't know yet. We're going to look at Tennessee, probably Tennessee.
She said, Maggie, the YouTube dog, a family member, rather a star.
Star.
Maggie is a star. I'm glad y'all love our Maggie as much as we do.
Well, we will see y'all on Thursday, and we're in
Whatever time zone.
whatever time zone we're in.
Because
No, we can't do that. We'll try to
we're
do
in
it.
different time zones.
I know we'll try to be in Central Time Zone.
Okay,
We'll
MH,
try to do the Central
Lynn.
Time Zone.
Lynn and MH, what time is it at right now where y'all are? Come on, tell me. Melinda, we'd love to come stay with y'all. You got room in the driveway? MH needs a summer vacation. Come on. But you don't want this kind of summer. It's usually hot. What time is it? That's right, 9:52 a.m., 1:52 a.m. So if we wanted to come on at 1 o'clock or at 9 o'clock MH or Lynn's time, then we could just, what time would that make it for us? If we wanted to say 7 o'clock p.m. for MH. Ooh, see what I mean? So y'all listen.
No, but
Wait,
they don't know what we would not know. They won't know what time zone we're in.
you're
See,
ring the bell and the bell notified somebody. Somebody's going to hear the bell notified me y'all are coming on.
yeah, I know, but maybe they plan their day out to be 7 o'clock Central, and we turn around and we're in the Eastern Time Zone.
Okay.
It may be. So
is it okay if we just say 7 o'clock, whatever time zone we're in?
because they don't know what time zone we'll be in. Either we'll be on Eastern or Central. I don't know. We're going to probably be in. I don't know what we'll be because here's our plans for the RV channel and where we're going to be. We're actually going to.
Oh,
We're actually going to be around Indiana area until the 28th, and then we got solar coming on for 3 days, and then after the 4th of July area, we're going to be on the eastern coast of Michigan. We're going to hit a bunch of lighthouses.
okay. Miss B says, we have a German Shepherd. We're about to move to Tennessee from Nevada. I hope she does well training in U-Haul. Miss B, stop at rest stops. Let her, do her business and give her a treat when she gets back in. What part of Tennessee are you moving to, if you don't mind me asking? I'm not asking for your address to come park in your lot, but just what city? That's that cute little baby.
I know I can't.
Y'all, there were big billboards coming to Tennessee.
And Amber Alerts
Yeah.
on, and they are pursuing it out, out more than what they're saying anyway.
She said, y'all normally start as my husband is getting ready for bed, but now that y'all went back in time, I can watch more.
We actually thought it was 7 Central. That's why we came
Did
on.
Miss BB stay on? Miss BB, what city in Tennessee are y'all moving to?
Maybe she don't want to tell you.
I don't think she does. She's afraid we're going to park in her yard. We just park in anybody's yard.
We've actually lived in Cache Point, Tennessee, and we've lived in Blanche, Tennessee, kind of.
Well, if it's 7 Central, it would be 10 p.m. Eastern, right? No, it'd be If it's 7 Central, it would
It'd
be
be 6,
8 Eastern.
6.
They're an hour ahead of us in Georgia.
That's right. And it's 7.
Then it would be 8, not 10.
No.
What? Johnson. We live in East Tennessee, Johnson City. Yeah, we come
Yeah.
to Johnson City to get our Jeep.
Yeah.
Not recently. But
Not recently, but and that's a song about Johnson City, Tennessee. You know, they talked about
wait. Well, if it is 7 Central, it would be 10 p.m. Eastern, right?
no,
It'd be 8 p.m.
Eastern time is an hour ahead of us.
8 p.m.
So it'd be
7, 8, an hour, 8.
if they're an hour ahead of us,
It would be 8.
it'd be 6.
That's an hour behind. 7, 6, you're going back. Oh my gosh.
If it's 6 o'clock,
I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a big 12 shot.
okay. If it's
Thank you,
7
8
o'clock,
p.m.,
if it's 7 o'clock here, then it would be they're an hour ahead of us.
which is 8.
Okay, you're right.
Oh, what? Say it again.
You
Say
are
it.
correct on this point.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, well, we're gonna let you go. We love y'all, and we hope to see you back with us at 7 Central Time.
Thank you.
7 Central Time.
No, 7 whatever time.
7 Central
I'll see you
Time.
when I see you guys.
7 Central Time. So if we are in the Eastern Time Zone, it will be at 8 o'clock.
Okay, and y'all do join us on our 1 Million Mile Road Trip page so you can see the arc, the video of the arc. I loaded some pictures to Tommy, but he couldn't get to them. So
I tried to do the arc picture. For whatever reason, didn't come through. And I took a lot of video, and but this coming Sunday we're going to be talking about our first 1,000 Trails campground that we were at, and then the next week I think we're going to cover the arc and the first Harvest Host that we're doing tonight. I don't like to be caught up on the traveling channel because it's just not safe to be caught up. So that's what they tell me. It's not safe.
but we did have somebody see us on the road
Yeah,
today.
they did have somebody say something.
They sent us a
And
message.
we actually have some stuff on our Jeep that says, about our channel. So, I mean, So anyway, we were going to let you go, and we love y'all and hope to see you back on Thursday. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night, everybody. How do I get out of here?